All right, y'all, so let's talk about this. So I want to make this clear. Now, this video, as you can see the thumbnail, this happened, I think, about 2 months ago. And I remember when I first saw it, I said kudos to that kid. It's great that this kid had the heart, had the nerve, the courage to do what he did. Because these black grown-ups don't have that courage and that heart, for the most part. All they do is put their hands up. Well, I'm just gonna leave it up to the Lord. Yeah, I know. So basically, nothing's gonna happen for the better. And basically, what happens is this: these kids are in school, so the teacher's basically teaching or whatever, and so you had a kid with a baby doll. So pretty much, the teacher's telling the kids they gotta pay attention and focus or whatever. They can play with their toys later or whatever. And I always thought it was a stupid idea to let kids. I know kindergartners do it. Okay, but I don't know why they let kids bring toys to school and Nintendo Switches and all the shit that they bring to school. Like, when do they get time to play all this stuff? When? Right? But anyway, so they're doing this, right? And regardless to what happened in that classroom, what the teacher did, she took a black baby doll from this little black girl. She tied a rope around the neck of the doll and then hung the doll. Now, what was the message in that? And what was the purpose for a grown adult to do this? Now, this little black boy recorded this whole thing, and he took it down to the principal's office, and she followed him down there trying to overtalk him and trying to make it like he didn't know what he was talking about or he misunderstood. They saw the footage and like, no, you did what he said you did. Now, you hired this woman to do a job, right? She's been fired. And she should be. And she should never be hired to teach anywhere again. She should not be able to work around children again. Okay? I know somebody who had a situation where DYFS got involved and the case got thrown out because there was no truth to what happened. But because this person was working around children, 10 years later, that came up in this person's background check. And now she had to go and prove that it wasn't true, that was false, and the case was thrown out. Well, when she went to contact the company, with DYFS, but where the district where they were, those people that was there they claim don't even work there anymore. They don't have no knowledge of who these people are. So now she has no proof of anything. This person wound up having to move, lost her house, had to wind up everything, and this was all due to a background check, right? Well, that's what I'm saying. She had to prove herself. So how does this woman, what happened? She just say, oh, well, it was a misunderstanding. No. Did she know she was wrong? And this is the thing about racists. They don't think they're wrong for being racist. Because, well, it's not a crime. Well, hate crimes come from hatred. It comes from racism. So the fact is, you are a person, even if you, regardless to who you're working with, but you work with children. And for you to do this and do it openly, do you know how bold these people have to be? Do you think she was worried about losing her job when she did that? Do you think that she thought somebody might record me and take it to the principal's office and then it's proof? It's not my word against this kid's. Do you think that she was worried about that? Absolutely not. Do you think that she was reacting out of professionalism? Oh, I'm trying to teach and they're playing with toys and they're talking. Absolutely not. She was operating off of hatred and racism. And boldly. What do you tell? Just imagine that parent talking to this teacher. What do you tell the teacher, the parent? What do you say? Oh, I was just joking. You wouldn't sound like a complete asshole being a grown adult. And this is your actions. Now, is it all about I just need somebody that can teach the class, or also somebody that conduct themselves professionally and have no signs of being a detriment to these children? Think about it. And if a racist teacher can persuade the white students to take their side or to see things in a racist way, if they can they will try. They will try. And in fact, the kids, unless they get wind of this and the parents talk about it, they won't know why that teacher was gone. They'll probably just, she went to go work somewhere else, or right? Because these kids will not be told, no, she was fired for what she did, and there's consequences because we do not condone racism. That's what's supposed to happen. Stop with this, oh, they're kids, we can't. No. It's vital that these kids understand, yes, she was fired for what she did. There's consequences for your actions. We do not condone racism. We're all human beings. We're all, kids, grown-ups. We're all the same. No, I seen the video of, it was a black kid, and it was a little white kid sitting there, and you hear the little black girl say, why'd you call us dirty? Because you are a bunch of dirty niggers. And then she punched that boy in his mouth. He starts crying, right? Yeah, that's exactly what you get. Watch your fucking mouth. This is the point, what I'm saying. Because when kids fight in school, well, right, they handle it nonchalantly. Oh, well, yeah, and she said, and he said, right. Well, now he learned firsthand what happens when you call people niggers, right? Where do you think this kid got that shit from? He got that from his racist ass parents at home. Or uncle, auntie, grandma, who probably all of them. That's what happens. Now, you seen the video where the white kid called these black kids niggers, and you hear the black person saying, you done been in our house, you done ate our food, we treat you with nothing but love and respect, and you gonna call us niggers? And what did his father do? His father made him apologize. He said, don't look down. Own it. You said it, now apologize. He brought his son out there and made him apologize to them. And they said what they was gonna say is what, they ain't just standing, okay, no, they let him know. Because if his father don't do that, he'll grow up and be a little racist, running around here, nigger, and be another Chud the Builder. So yeah, he got socked in his mouth. That little black girl was like, what you said? Yeah, she punched the shit out of him, got him good too. And what did he do? Cried, grabbed his mouth and cried. Wow. But you just can't go ahead and, nah, fuck that. There's consequences for doing things like that. And people need to have the fear of their imaginary God when it comes to, I'm going to call you a nigger. I'm going to... No, they see the grown adults doing it. And for the record, these kids, they have cell phones. They have computers at home. Okay, they have their little Chromebooks and all that. They have TikTok and Instagram and all, and they see these racist things being said and done. And they see a bunch of grown adults doing it. So who's the examples? Who's the one saying, no, this is wrong? No, everybody's going, oh, freedom of speech, freedom of speech. Even stupid black people, these stupid coon-ass Sambos out here saying as if that's what freedom of speech is about. Nah, that's not freedom of speech. Those are hate speeches. And bottom line, if you ever find yourself in a position where you're explaining to your kids that racism is not good, but it's not a crime, and people have the right to say whatever they want, you just have to ignore them, you are a scumbag piece of shit parent. You are a rotten human being, and you don't deserve to have kids. How could you teach that? If you're teaching your kids, you have the right to say nigger, spit, coon, monkey, cracker, whatever. You can call them whatever you want to call them. You can say this and you can say that. It's perfectly fine. You are a scumbag, no good piece of shit parent. I told you before, since everybody want to say nigger, like it's your nationality or like it's your first fucking name, right? Okay, then cool. Then let's start using racial slurs when we describe different ethnicities, and let's see how people don't like it. I know they don't like it. That's why I say it. Because I'm not calling your nationality that. I'm calling you that when you fit the description. When you're proud to be a nigger or a coon, a spick, or a cracker, then that's what you are. That's what I see as ignorant racist people and ignorant coons that don't stand for anything. There's nothing cool about being a nigger. And this is one of the things about these social media outlets. They're so full of crap that they sit here and they will ban certain videos and say it violates the community guidelines. But you got grown men. I've seen TikTok literally have grown-ass men playing video. You should have just scrolling like, let me see what's going on in this world of social media. Grown men arguing with little kids. Suck my dick, you little bitch ass nigga. Fuck you. Oh, you little fucking cocksucker. Fuck you, dude. You're a little bitch. Wait, why is this not violating community guidelines? Do you know how many times I've seen people on TikTok having a discussion And they'll say, guys, please watch the language. We cannot curse this and that because they're giving us strikes. Watch the language, right? And they start dropping people if they're cursing and stuff, right? Not one time are these videos getting strikes with these people cursing and yelling at kids and kids cursing it. And I'm like, where's the supervision? Why are these kids having so much free time to do this and the parents don't even know? Because if I'm standing here and my 10-year-old is sitting there talking about suck my dick, you bitch, no. Or some grown ass man telling that to my son, and I'm going to sit here like, oh, they're just having fun. Nah. They don't want you to talk about real issues. They don't want you. This is why, I find it funny that every time I drop a video, people leave comments, and every time I go to respond, like 98, 99% of the time, it'll say an error occurred. Oh, so I can't respond to my viewers. You think that's just a coincidence? Huh? No. That's to try to discourage me from making the videos I make and discourage you from leaving appropriate comments, hoping that what happens is they're like, well, man, he don't ever respond when I leave a message. That's why I tell you guys, you leave messages, I try to respond. So the most I can do is just like your comment. And then I'll go back later and try to respond. And sometime it'll go through, sometime it won't. Every fucking time an error occurred. Yeah, I know. And that's not no fucking computer error. That's on purpose. They set something up, and I'm not the only person. There's several people saying the same thing like, yo, Aries, you right. You onto something with that. Because the same thing. They drop serious type topics and everything, and all of a sudden now, an error occurred when you go to try to respond. Yeah. They got some racist pieces of shit on TikTok and right on YouTube where it's some hillbilly music playing and you hear them singing, niggers make me want to vote for some shit. And I'm just sitting here like, wow. Yeah. And it's funny how you see 300-400 comments and everybody's going back and forth. Oh, yeah, they don't have an error occurred with their videos, right? Yeah. I want to tell you guys this, and then I'm going to close this video. That teacher that sat there singing happy birthday to a little black girl, happy birthday to you. You belong in the zoo. You look like a monkey and smell like one too. And you had black people coming to the defense saying, oh, but they got that from Madagascar. I don't give a fuck where they got it from. It's inappropriate. And you could see the little girl looked uncomfortable. And this grown woman decided, nope, she's just going to sing this regardless of how it made the girl feel. Now, if you're singing happy birthday to somebody, isn't it a gesture that's a nice thing, right? So I see your face looking uncomfortable, but I'm going to continue to sing happy birthday to you. You belong in the zoo. You look like a monkey and smell like one too. And let's be straight. On Madagascar, they were all animals, and this was being sang by animals to other animals. Okay. This is a grown-ass, full-grown white woman singing this to a little black child. And notice there was no follow-up on that. The mom had a problem with it, and she reached out to the school, and as far as I know, I don't know of any consequences being done with that. So now you have the one that puts a noose around the neck of a black doll and hang it. Now, you tell me you're too stupid to understand what the message was from this teacher? You're too dumb to understand why she did what she did? And why she decided to go in there trying to overtalk this little black boy? Huh? You don't know why she did that? But it would be a bunch of stupid, sour-ass niggas that will sit here and take the side of a racist and try to make excuses. Of course. And I tell you, these people are not my people. You know how ignorant niggas are? I did a video about Errol Spence, and him and Andre Ward had an interview, and then the video I did, I'm explaining that, it's not about, for me, and really the reality is not about, it's not about what happened between him and Terrence Crawford. I mean, he could explain his side of the story, how he felt that night, and, not sparring for 6 weeks and had the bad rib and all, right? I said, plain and simple, this whole thing comes down to what he has now. What he still has left in the tank, and we won't know until he fights Tim Tszyu, right? So some idiot left a comment like, yo, why you calling Andre Ward out his name? I don't know what these ignorant crack smoking niggas be on. I never said not one thing about Andre Ward in that whole video. So I'm like, I just block and delete people. Because like you're not even talking about anything. These are trolls. They just say shit on purpose. It's like you sitting in a room and you're sitting there watching TV and the person in the room goes, why'd you just call me stupid? The fuck are you talking about? It's the equivalent of that. Not one thing in that whole video did I say about Andre Ward. But somehow, this is the stupid ass comment that was put in the comment section, right? So I'm talking about niggas. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to stupid niggas. Yeah. And they always got something to say, but they don't even have content on their own channels. Just talk. Them niggas ain't for me and I ain't for them, for sure. I stand up for black people. I don't stand up for niggas. Just like white people don't stand up for crackers. Alright, just like Latinos don't stand up for spics. Just like Asians don't stand up for chinks. Okay, Chinese particular, but you understand? No. Because they're not going to let people of their ethnicity be the poster boy or the poster girl for their people to make it look like, oh, all of y'all just a bunch of racists. See the video of the Mexican dude making fun of the Asian girl doing this and slanting his eyes and trying, all this kind of little, it's all over. And I post these things for the world to see. Because people act like this shit don't happen, like one incident is just one incident. Y'all fail to realize this shit is going on all over the country. All over the country. And it's all spearheaded by a racist ass piece of shit president. But, y'all want to stay in the dark. That's your problem. I'm about the ones who want to see the light. Because the truth is, as long as you goofy ass niggas is just sitting up here playing your games and cursing and swearing, trying to act tough, real tough, a grown ass fucking man with a fucking video game control in his hand, cursing and swearing, acting like you tough because you're in your feelings because you're losing in a video game. And I'm like, wow. You would never know that that's what they were doing. You would truly not know. If you would like, wait, what are they arguing about? What's the cursing about? Because two grown men are playing video games. And you got people in the comment section talking about, yeah, man, but Joe, it should get intense. And really? It gets that intense that grown men are basically cursing at each other because of a video game? Nah. It's not cool. Not cool. You guys are not getting along because of what? It's like this one guy. He said what I've been saying for years. He said, why are you tough guy rappers, all you gangbangers, right? Why all y'all quiet when racist attacks happen on black people? But y'all put hits out on black people, right? Why y'all rappers always killing each other? Why y'all putting hits on each other? Why every time a black person could make a video right now and every one of you motherfuckers is doing what? Yo, nigga, when I see you, it's on sight. Next thing you know, here comes somebody, black or not even black, doing a video, narrating a video, talking about who's a gangster and who's about that life and who put a hit on who and who killed who and how many rappers killed how many rappers and all, right? Look for example, this rapper Max B talks shit about Big Daddy Kane, right? Max B is out of his mind, trying to get attention, right? I thought it was some childish shit. I thought it was two-faced to shit. I love Kane. But try that third album, the nigga was bugging out. Nigga took a picture with a thong on the album cover, which was a lie. He wasn't sitting on the album cover with a fucking thong on. But for one, I can care less about that. But everybody that talked about it and that was making a big deal about it, right? I just seen a video yesterday. Big Daddy Kane sitting in a restaurant with a female and two of his homies. And Max B FaceTimes him. They're laughing and talking. And you know what Kane is telling? Yo, man, much continued success. Do what you doing, brother. He said, buckle up. I'm coming. So basically, it's not a, when I see you, we gonna fight. He did a little, I don't know if it's a freestyle or not, probably something he wrote that's gonna be on his new album. But y'all making such a big deal and arguing about it. So my point is, while y'all balling y'all faces up and getting in y'all feelings, Kane isn't. He's laughing and chilling and talking to the same dude y'all angry at. Like it's not a big deal to him, but it's a big deal to y'all. That's my point with you goofy black people. Y'all always focused on petty shit. petty shit. It's like when Shakur said what he said about Sugar Ray Robinson, when he said that Sugar Ray Robinson was trash. I don't care about his personal opinion if you think Ray Robinson is trash. Well, for that matter, though, my thing is, well, you little dumb black motherfucker. Well, if that's the case, Rocky Graziano was trash. You understand what I'm saying? It's always somebody with black skin got to be talking shit about somebody else with black skin. And that was my thing with Max B. Not so much because it was Calvin, because I don't do all that old legends and all that, whatever. For one, I don't even know this nigga's music. But he act like a kid to me. All goofy ass laughing out of nowhere. He just starts talking shit about all these legends, all these rappers that was, before him, that paved the way for him, that helped him to be here. He just starts talking personal shit, but then say, I love Kane. And anybody with two good ears know that Kane would destroy this dude. He has nothing that he can compete with Kane. Nothing. But at the end of the day, is that important? Nah. So we're hanging black baby dolls now. Tell you what. If a black teacher hung a white baby doll, you'd have more black people in the comment section talking shit about that black teacher doing that. Or just as much black people as white people. They wouldn't like it. They wouldn't go for it. But when something is done towards black people, it's like a stupid nigga to make excuses for it. It is what it is. Anyway, good thing she was fired. And like I said, she should never be working around kids again. She should not be able to work in a daycare. Anywhere near kids. And in fact, I wouldn't hire. I don't give a fuck what type of job I don't care what it is. If there's no kids involved, I wouldn't hire her just because of who she is. That statement is so inappropriate, but it's so blunt. And when you look and see even stories about black people being found hanging, yes, in Texas and in California in 2026, 2025, nobody's talking about it because y'all too busy arguing about Big Daddy Kane and Max B and all this other goofy shit that goes on in the world. But nothing. Seeing black women sit up here arguing about Jamie Foxx and because he said no more white girls or something to that effect, and that man been married 3 times and the white girls and this and all, and I'm just sitting here like, okay, I hear what you're saying on your little personal rants, but you want to know what? There's a lot more real serious problems going on in the world. Who the fuck this man has sex with and make babies with is none of my concern. And the whole thing with that is, this is one of these feminists. I got a problem with black men, and he's a black man that had white women, and instead of him giving his money to black women, he gave it to white women. That all this kind of shit. All of this kind of shit. But what's really going on in the world that's important? No, this is my point. This is what you niggas are stuck on. Where's the videos about coming from these same black women? Y'all talking about empowering black women and all that, right? Why y'all not talking about this racist piece of shit said about Michelle Obama? Why you see, this is what I'm saying, you pick and choose, because this is black women directly coming at black men and got a problem with black men. And look, at the end of the day, like the black woman said, she said, if I see a black woman with a white man, that means black men ain't shit. They done so much dirt to this woman that she's tired of it and she deserves better. But if I see a black man with a white woman, he's just a sellout. Black woman sitting here saying, if a Latino man, a white man, or any other man cook dinner for you, it's because he want to do something nice for you. He really loves you. He want to do special things for you. But if a black man cook for you, it's because the nigga broke. This is the mindset, and this is what I'm saying. This is what y'all want to do. They got some black podcasts. The 2 guys that always, this shit will always every now and then pop up in my damn phone, in my feed, and I'm like, they always got like a panel of women. There's always some like sexist type conversation. And this one particular time, like 2 days ago, no, yesterday I think it was, or maybe 2 days ago, Friday or Saturday, the day or Sunday, where basically they had some white women sitting there, and they got a bunch of black dudes, black women, and white women sitting there and shit. I'm racist. I don't care. I'll say nigger. I'll say the word. I don't care. Nigger. And you know what the black people are doing? Oh, it's funny being called a nigga, huh? You know what you don't see? You don't see a panel of black people like, fuck these crackers, cracker this, cracker that. You don't see it. You don't see a panel of Latinos going, fuck these crackers, man, and fuck these, right? You don't see a panel of Asians going, fuckity cracker, fuckity, yeah, they cracker, no good, fuckity cracker. You don't see any of that. Everything is nigger, nigger, nigger. You are the owners of this show, this little bullshit program, right? And you're sitting here allowing this shit to happen. Yeah. This is what we got. And I guess that's what you niggas want. A bunch of coons. Because y'all don't have to, then you don't have to do anything, right? But just sit back and ha ha he he. Well, I'm just saying they allowed it. So, right. Go along, get along. I'm going to tell y'all something. None of us know how long we going to live. And I know when I was growing up, I used to hear the grown-ups always say, man, I wish I could be a kid again. Nah, I done did the kid thing. I'm a grown man. When my time come to rest for good, it just comes, whenever it is. Honestly, the way you see life unfolding, man, my main concerns is my love for my kids, my sons, and want to see them prosper and be able to, navigate through life and not, and be able to deal with situations and not have unnecessary issues. And life is life. I don't fantasize, but I that's my main thing. But other than that, man, it's like, you know what? You come, you live, you go. When it's my time to go, it's just my time to go. I really, honestly, the way life is unraveling, it's just like, man, it really sucks. And that's any of us. We can go at any minute. This right here could be the last video I ever do. Who knows? Shit happens. We all go through things. Something always happens. But if I live to be an old man, and as long as I'm healthy and I can do for myself, fine. But whatever it is, I'm saying, in life, people just gravitate towards ignorant, negative shit. And if it has to do with any substance, anything that's real, anything that's beneficial, nope, that's boring, it's old-fashioned, it's old school, it's that, no, let's just be ignorant. And this is exactly why when I hear people say the things that they say, I'm just like, I can see why your life is the way it is. And I can see exactly why you're miserable. Because people are their own worst enemies and they don't even see it. You tolerate racism and hatred. You tolerate being disrespected and violated. And then you speak against black people that speak up for black people. And all these little nappy head women that was sitting up here talking all this shit, I don't see not one of them. And I check. That's how I know. They're not talking about this racist teacher hanging a black baby doll. They're not talking about none of this shit. When Charlie Kirk bitch ass was here before they baked this fucking bean, right? Nothing. Where are all these videos? Nah, let's just attack black men. Let's just keep a black on black mindset. That's bottom line. And the crazy thing about it is, every single one of these women talk that shit and they're all single. So, they're saying black women are the less desirable. You are the less desirable. And it's just factual. And I've seen videos of white men sat there and told black women to their faces that they would never date a black woman, or they're not interested in black women. You know what the black woman was doing? Well, why? You don't think black women are attractive? Not really. Oh my God. So is it racist? I'm not racist. I just don't find you guys attractive. I want white kids. I want blue eyes, green eyes. I want a white wife. And but you wouldn't. So but you don't. And I'm like, just listen to these coons. You just sitting up here trying. Like, it's like you feel like you're disappointed. Like, I want you to like black women because I like white men, or that's what it seemed like. And it's like they're just sitting there. Where are all these black women talking about shit like this? Nope. You know what these same coon ass women say? No, that black woman is obvious. She's been pushed to a different point. No. Stop playing the victim. Nobody can make you do anything. I don't give a fuck. There's nothing a woman can do that's going to make me become a sellout. That's going to make me do some gay shit or make me do something like, oh, it's your fault. No, anything you do is because you chose to do it. So if you're a sellout, or if you find yourself curious to know what it's like to be with a transsexual or whatever, that's because you wanted to do it. Ain't no somebody pushed you to do it. Or you wanted whatever. You chose to do that. Stop making that, it's because of this and because no. That's why you'll never have anybody. Because nothing you ever do is your fault. It's always somebody made you do something. Go to your job and fuck up and say, it's because of such and such, he made me do it. She hurt my feelings and I made a mistake. Or no. But none of y'all are talking about these real issues. All y'all doing is talk shit about black men. Talk shit about black people in general. Not because of the coonery, the sellout shit, but just in general. Who you think better, Kevin Hart or Cat Williams? No, that nigga ain't funny. That nigga, nah, man. Yo, his last name was corny, my nigga. Yo, this is all I fucking hear, man. This is all I see. But I'm going to keep doing the real thing. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to continue to do it. And when people don't understand, either they will or they won't. But I'm going to keep doing what I do. Because I can't be a part of this circus. Let's just talk about shit. I know what to talk about. I know how to promote. There's a whole lot of shit I can do. But I'm not a coon. And I'm not here thirsty for the views and likes. So I'm going to say and do things accordingly so people can go, oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not the Hodge twins. I'm not none of them. I'm me. There's only one me. And I ain't got no fear saying what needs to be said. I got no fear of shit. So at the end of the day, this is what's important. That's all I got for you guys now. Catch you guys in the next video.